Break the choked emotional pillar in 90 minutes so you can release all the past baggage without setbacks and frustration. There are three people categories. The first one, they do nothing and it's normal, they get nothing. The second category is the category that the people, they do something, but regardless how much they try, they do nothing as well. And the third category is the category that the people, they do something, they get something, but it won't last. And as a result of that, they get nothing. So you see, three different categories of people, regardless what they do and how much they try, at the end of the day, they get the same, nothing. So how does that feel? As you see, it's very weird to get nothing in your life, because everyone, each of us, we deserve something bigger. We have everything in us to live in full excellence. But most of the people, they experience confusion. And if you don't have clarity in your mind, it's like to drive in fog. It's too weird and it's dangerous. And if you try to get out of this fog and you can't do that, then you think that you are trapped. And this produces the fear, produces uncertainty in you. And let me ask you something. If you experience uncertainty, then how many possibilities do you have to create the life you want, the life you deserve? Personally, every time that I feel uncertainty, I can do nothing at all. I need to feel power, to feel strong, in order to express myself and do my best. And I deeply believe that every human being needs to feel strong in order to express fully themselves. It's true, isn't it? So let me explain something to you and give you a metaphor. Because lots of techniques, lots of methods, people usually try a lot, transform their lives, but they fail. Why? Let's say that we have three boxes, A, B, C. These boxes are filled with liquid. And let's say that we drop poison in box A. What do you think that it's most likely to happen? Do you think that box B and C clean the box A, which has the poison, or the box A will infect box B and C? Of course, the second one. What does that mean? If you don't clean the box A, or if you don't separate the box A from box B and C, it's impossible to be able to drink for that water. Why I'm saying this? Because there are three levels of consciousness that are interconnecting. And if you don't clean your life, your challenge, whatever it is, from the three levels of consciousness at the same time, you'll never set yourself free from whatever challenge you. Is that clear? Okay, but before I go through this and explain you exactly how it works, I want you to remember that this is just the second step of what you have to do in order to increase your emotional intelligence. And why that is important? Because for me, there is no challenge, there is no problem, there is no anything. All these are the symptoms of lack of emotional intelligence. And you know what? If you want to thrive your life, if you want to live in full excellence, you have to become a powerful leader. Why? Because if you are just a follower, it's fine. I don't blame that. No, it's fine. But if you are a follower, you get the results that the followers have. And you deserve much more of that. Do you get that? So, you have to increase your emotional intelligence and become a powerful leader in order to get what you deserve in this life. So, what are the three steps that you have to go through in order to transform whatever challenges you in your life? First one, You have to remap your unconscious mind. Unconscious mind is like, it's like your hard disk. It's the second level of consciousness. Now, you see this video, keeping mobile, iPad, tablet, Mac, PC, whatever, something like that. Okay. And this device has a hard drive. Hard drive is installed all the softwares, all the programs that runs your applications. Okay, your device. What does that mean? If you want to transform your life, you have, first one, to remove all the unneeded programs. Second, you have to update the programs that you need to keep in your life. And third, you need to install new programs because
Initiating system 1.
you are an entirely different person than what you were a few years back, and you need more and different softwares. And imagine that your brain is like your PC. It has a hard drive, and this hard drive is your unconscious mind. The second thing that you have to do is to recondition your conscious mind. Yes, conscious, it's like your screen on your device. You have to have all the folders arranged properly in order to be able to find your files easy and fast. You have not arranged your files properly, then confusion comes up and you need clarity in your life, don't you? Of course. And the third step, that is the third level of consciousness, is your super conscious mind. And you have to have a very good antivirus. Do you know why? Because regardless how good your PC is, your RAM, your motherboard, all this stuff, and how great you have arranged all the folders, if you don't put a great antivirus, then your PC will be infected by the viruses out there. I'll never forget, a few years back, I coached Thomas. Thomas was a very successful entrepreneur, very smart guy, but he had fear. We did 3 sessions in a row and the fear was there. And it's too weird because one session is enough to disappear everything. And he came back to me and he told me, you know what, fear is here. Nothing has changed. Okay, let's do something. Are you open to do that? Of course, let's do that. We did a technique. Okay, I did a technique to him. And he told me, okay, the fear is not here, but there is a voice in me that says me, I'm here and you'll see me in the future, in front of you. And he shared his voice with me. And I told him, okay, may I do something more? He said me, okay, yes. And what I did, I balanced his electromagnetic field. And after that, I asked him, okay, now, how do you feel? Now, I don't feel the fear and the voice disappeared. I'm free. And that was it. His life transformed. Because this fear didn't come from his conscious mind or unconscious. This fear came from his superconscious mind. So it's very important to clean yourself from 3 levels of consciousness. So now you have to take action. Why? Because if you don't take action, you can't do anything. But before you take action, you have to decide what you want from your life. First option, you can do what you did and you'll get what you got. If it is what you deserve in your life, then go for it. But being here means that you deserve much more. The second option is to implement what I shared with you. First, to remap your unconscious mind. Second, to recondition your conscious mind, and third, to readjust your super conscious mind. And if you need help, please feel free to download the cheat sheet, because you have to get the full formula, the 9 steps formula to transform your life, increasing your emotional intelligence. And remember, you are special. You have everything in you, and you deserve to thrive in this life. You owe to yourself to live in full excellence, because this is what life is about. This is your coach, Manos.